are going into the wilderness. Look at that view there now, look at that. We're right on Neist Point. What an absolutely staggering beach, look at that. Make it talk below there. Get Matt dwarfed in all that scenery there. Jesus Christ, this is like the Grand Canyon. Sunday, the 5th of June. 8:22 in the morning, and look at conditions outside. Not a breath of wind. It is the most idyllic of mornings here in Scotland. We are going into the wilderness. Look at this, where we're going. There ain't much here. This is the very end of Skye, the northern, well, the northwestern tip. And out there are the Hebrides. 2 thumbs up from Matt, my God. My God, I'm shocked. There's a bit of a wind. Oh. This is Meanish Pier, and it's mean. We're hoping to catch last of this tide, get us round Neist Point. This really is the trip of the week for us, it should be. This is the view you're greeted with when you leave Meanish Pier. Here we go. Got a bit sploshy back there. It's splashy and sploshy on lens. Don't want none of that. The views out to the Hebrides today are just amazing. It's that strange kind of mirage thing that's going on. I don't know if the camera's focused though, I can't see. It's all kind of making the islands look ridiculous shapes. Here's the turbulence. We're going to hit a bit here now. Just gone through a bit of a tide race there. Look at these columns, I don't know if it's picking them up because it's in shadow. It's a bit like Staffa. A bit. Oh, they don't mention this little tide race on the in the book or anything. Look at the height of these cliffs now. They've just suddenly erupted in front of us. Look at that cliff above your head, mate, it's absolutely astounding. I can actually see, I look down there, I can just see Neist Point Lighthouse sticking out. Wow, look at that scenery, that lighting. Look at this bay, what unfolds in front of you. Look how Matt is dwarfed by all of that. Look at that. Wow. Must be awesome view up there. Jesus Christ, this is like the Grand Canyon. Wow. It's got to be 100 metres then. That has got to be 100 metres of rock there. Probably 150, I don't know. peregrine screaming its head off. Probably rip it head off some poor chick. Well, I don't know what's going on with this tide now, but it ain't doing much. I'm virtually to standstill. Got winds on my back. And if you can find that peregrine amongst all that cliff scenery, you're a better man than me to be like finding ants' bollocks on a beach. Well, this is one of the most astounding bays I've ever come across whilst I've been kayaking. It is ginormous. Well, we're thinking we've missed the tide here, but it's still hard to say. See them yachts, they usually go with tide. Can you see they're coming this way? It would be most unusual for a yacht to try and fight the tide unless they're right out there and they're out of it and they know all the... We're not sure if this tide is hitting this point here and coming back. Well, I'm not moving here now, so I'm definitely against the tide. It's whether it's hitting that and it's coming back as a back eddy, or it's actually the fault current is coming this way, like that. We should find out exactly at that rock there in 5 minutes. Yeah, it looks like we've missed the tide. We're fighting it now. If Alan was here, what would he say? Too much piss farting, too many hot refreshings. Fantastic here though. Look at the scenery. It's a bit special. See if you can work out what's going on. It's refraction or something, or like a heat haze, or... I do not know. But the most curious effects are occurring. We've had it a couple of times this week. The scenery here is quite stupendous. There's an old rock up there, can you see it right at the top? It's a tiny little hole. Scenery mode selected. Look at that. That little house sparrow there, look at that, there's an house sparrow at rocks. Oof, that is Boulder Bay. This business with these islands out here, it seems to be getting worse. Not worse or better, whatever, you know, more... It's like refraction. It's incredible. I can barely see what I'm filming here. It's really bright conditions. But there should be a yacht out there. I can't actually see it in the viewfinder. There's a yacht out there, I can just about see it. I don't know if it's focusing right here. And the islands in the background, I'm mad at keep still. The effect the light's having on them is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. This is an absolutely staggering place, there's no question about it. Some weird noises coming from that cave. Oh, it's the fulmars up there, I can see them at Neist. Curtin. It's murder. Look at that urchin there, it's not often you see that, is it? Reminds me of wife. Cat Mark there bathed in glorious sky sunshine. Wow, look at that pinnacle up there hanging. That It's like a slender finger of rock. I'll tell you how weird it is, the camera seems to struggle to focus on it. I think it could be a case for Mulder and Scully even. The case of the missing cookies is a case for Sherlock Holmes, I think. But I don't know who's done it. Incredible. Incredible. This is going to be incredible down here now. Oof, look at it up there. Scenic mode has been selected. It's Mummy or Daddy Guillemot, I think. Or is it? I don't know. Don't know if they're young ones or what. It's definitely Guillemot. No, it's not. It's a razorbill, you dick. 3 little razorbills. Look at that. Lovely. Here we go, here we go. Fantastic stuff. Oh, there's some here as well. See, it's movement they don't like. You just keep still. Look, here we go, landing. Go on, lads. That's heading out to Hebrides, I think. Now that is the view that I've come for. That's the view that we had on a postcard that was over 20 years ago, about 20 years ago, first time I came up here. And it was absolutely impressive, and it's taken me 20 years to get here. Look at these little guillemots here. Do you know what? I cannot see a thing now in this there then. If you look carefully, and I can zoom in and keep steady, right at the top there are some people. Oh, that wave came at the wrong time. Some people right at the top giving it some scale. Look at that. They're like ants. Come on, focus. Humming noise really carries, and I can actually hear that engine from there. It's probably 5 miles away, that. Don't know, maybe less. Now we're going round Neist Point, and it's supposed to be a very active piece of water. But I'm telling you, that was very, very active back there in that bay. I cannot believe the tide race we ate there in that bay. It just got up out of nothing. Seen some absolutely magnificent pictures of this place. Absolutely fantastic. It really is one of them places. This is the northwestern tip of the Isle of Skye. There's some people there, look, in the bay as well, next to the telegraph pole there, giving it some scale. And you're overlooking the Minch. That's just frickened every shag off on Isle of Skye. Everyone's taken off. He's a clumsy git. I never do that. Well, whatever happens, this has been a fantastic paddle. We was hoping to get round this corner here and do this. If we have to go back now, even if we've not, it's been fabulous. Fulmer's down, listen to that. Go on, do it again. Wow, I'm going to savour this moment for quite some time. I've been wanting to come here for a long, long time. Look at the people up there on the top. Can you see them? There's that ship. I can still hear it. I can easily hear that from here. I doubt the camcorder will pick it up. Even more impressive. Two people at the top again still. Look at that in that cave, it just looks like a bloody Halloween mask. I don't like the looks of this landing. Scratching my new boat. Look at that ship out there. Oh, that rock's getting it away with it. Great big cruise liner. Look at this place, it's astounding. Wow, that is amazing, isn't it? We're at the foot of this, I forget what it's called. A giant pillar of rock just before Neist Point Lighthouse. Oof. Pillar of death if any of that guano drops down on you. Just a fantastic place with the birds wheeling round and coming and going. It really is. Says to Matt 5 minutes ago, look at that size of that ship out there. His stunning reply was, what ship? Where? I said there. Where? Here's the lighthouse. And here's the current. We're just out the current here. See it there? This is what the birds love, all the sand eels and everything are in it. There's a bay, we could land here really, but it's a bit rocky. Let's have a sample of this current, see what it's doing. It's not so bad. It's running a bit, but nothing we can't handle, I don't think. Yeah. Oof, we've got a right shooting gallery here. Look at them there lined up. All for identification purposes. Select your seabird. Look at this little rock here with them on there. I notice how we haven't disturbed any of them on this occasion. We do try not to disturb them, but not bad, is it? Not bad. Now this is where we're going to hit the trouble round this corner here. This is where we're going to find out what we're made of. In my boat here and sat and asked me where am I, and if I answer quick, and I said I was at Innerfern Lighthouse. But it ain't that close to the cliffs. You can't hear that boat then out there. Could do with that for waking Matt up at morning. Oh, it's what a place this is. You know you're in a wild place. Look at them rocks. They're as clean you could eat your dinner off them. Because they've repeatedly washed by wind and rain and storms over centuries. Somebody's fishing here. Look at this. Rise and shine.
Going around the headland just to look for that.
Amazing tide race. This has just been the most astounding paddle so far. Astounding. Look at that, the last time you'll ever see that ship, it's like the Titanic going to its doom. Right, we're about to encounter Neist Point tide race. We've been warned, it's a beast. Matt's been looking forward to this. It's It's an absolute pussycat, look at it. It's not a pussycat, it's a kitten. You call that a tide race? Wow, look at that bay. This is Moonen Bay. Now this is where the wreck of the Chadwick is, the SS Chadwick. I always wanted to dive that in my diving days. Easy enough, he says. Easy enough. Don't forget, sometimes these tide races work worse one way than they do the other. Look at Penryn Mouth. It works on the flood, on the ebb, there's next to nothing happens. Making good progress here. I'm doing 3.3 miles an hour, but we're going to hit it here on this corner. I'll put the camera away in case it gets a bit ropey. Headland, we're at the back of it all now. That's the headland everybody climbs to see the view of the lighthouse there. Oh, it's far better from over there, isn't it? Look at this place though. Wow, look at that. Must be 100 metres, them cliffs. They must be. It's incredible. Obviously this was the old derrick for unloading the supply boat in the old days for the lighthouse. Mind you, there's access by road. Mind you, in the really old days it would have been easy to come by boat because the road would have been horse and cart job, wouldn't it? In the really old days. The paddle's up, that signifies that Jesus is going to have a kip. Thought that was a bothy. A water tank and a porter cabin. Mind you, when the weather's bad, any port in a storm. I don't like the looks of this. The way you're getting out that boat. Do not like the looks of this. Right, we're in Moonen Bay, which is the north-west tip of Skye. Neist Point Lighthouse is just behind me here now. We've just managed to land on this beach. And my tidal predictions have actually come true. I can't believe it. I just looked on I've got the Welsh Aberystwyth tides and it says about 3:45. And I said it's very similar here, and we've just rounded the point at 3:30 and just managed to get against the flow. How long it's been flowing we're not sure. But that bit there is like the Grand Canyon. I need to have a look on the OS map for the heights of these places. It's incredible. There's all kinds of look at this here, it's like an old cover off a generator or something. Well, that's where we was down yesterday. Down round there, about another 5 or 6 miles probably further on to McLeod's Maidens, and it's just like the lost world here. There's no habitation, there's no civilization, there's nothing there. It's one of the wildest places in Scotland, this really is. The scale of this place is staggering. I'd really love to do this on a one-way trip, you know. Go right round to McLeod's Maidens and back that way to Camelspan. See, we've got to get back now, but my natural instinct is to carry on and explore. I mean, who wouldn't want to go and explore down there and all that? But we don't know. Not sure about this tide. We're guessing that it's halfway up now, the tide, so we don't want to be fighting that going back. Oh well, we'll have to go. Look at that. Ooh, that's got to be 150 metres that there, that headland. It's got to be. Fantastic and lonely and wild down there. That cloud hasn't moved for about an hour. Keeps morphing into like different shapes and that. This is the start of the tide race. I'm going to swap over to GoPro vision in case we get any splashy bits. I'm moving here now at 2.7 miles an hour, whether I like it or not. And they're off. That wind's got up, I think. Look at that view there now, look at that. We're right on Neist Point. There's the lighthouse. This tide race, oh, we're in the shed with the Fulmer, look at this. Looks like he's paddling against it. What's going on now, lad? You're not injured, are you? Coming to me. What's one to lift? Oh bloody hell. I've never been as close to a Fulmer before. Well, I've no food for you. We're lucky here. I'm right at edge of tide race now. Look what I've done, concentrating. Wow, look at that. We're arguing about the tide. Arguing regular.
To argue with me. My predictions.
Somebody say something. Wow, look at that. It's fantastic. It's a bit cool, that wind, actually. Well, not cold, but it's cool. This is one of them little black guillemots with his red legs, look. I think it's an immature one, that's why its wings are white. I think. Well, I'm not sure. This looks like a kindergarten, all young uns. Don't frick them off. One of them just flies and then that's it, all the rest of them panic. I'm doing my utmost here, staying loose at the hips. Trying to get it. Do you know, I think it's that butter what's doing me. It's not safe paddling under there, mate, I'm telling you now.
It's not safe when training underneath there.
I know. Oh, I love the seabirds, me. Look, I'm not paddling, so you can get really close up to them. The movement they don't like. Ah, little one, what's up here? Not bother you, will we? Here's the bit what we didn't do before. That looks even better now with full light on it. It's like partially in shadow this morning, wasn't it? Yeah, that definitely looks better than it did this morning. It's all in shadow, wasn't it? Everything was a bit black and a bit contrasty. Look at it now. Oh, Jesus, I've found a cave. Look at shags there. My God. Plethora of shags. How deep? Ooh, the difference in temperature though when you get out that wind. That's incredible. Look at the view up there. What a gallery we have here now. Kittiwakes and shags. Birds of a feather. Flock together. Look at this one here low down here now. Don't come them gesticulations at me, sunshine. You've got to be careful with some of these birds, they can dislodge a rock. I've seen it happen at Anglesey. Oh yeah, the cave. Oh, here as well. Look at that. It's all happening. Oh, look at that. I'm in the danger zone there. It just squirts one out now. That was just absolutely magical scene. Could be 10 years of coming up here, visiting here before you get it good enough like this again. What do this? I think how many times I've been to Skye. The conditions have once or twice have been good enough to do this. So it's a long way to this, to here, from the south end of Skye. Look at him, he doesn't care, he's just going off about his travels. As has been the case on every trip we've done this week, I think, apart from the first one, we've been fighting and battling a headwind on the way back. Oh, Matt scared all birds off, look at that. That's the kind of guy he is. This headland down here is absolutely staggeringly high. Look at that. Brand new. Absolutely brand new. You make me feel brand new. Ooh. Look at this up here. Oh, I love places like this. I do not know What an amazing bay this is. Look at that, the height of them cliffs. Oof. It's absolutely incredible. That's sneaking up on this sleeping seal. Oh, not stealthy enough. Now look at that, how you're out that wind now. It's the most peaceful place on this earth. Look at that place. Absolutely unbelievable it is. And you're not even expecting it, you know, it's just, you look on the map, you can't see it. It's blazing hot now in that sun. The most curious of rock formations, look at them. And then look at that up there on the hill. What a strange place. Oof, this really is a wild place. The wicky wicky wild wild west. Hey! Eel. And cliffs have got to be 100 metres. They have to be. Or is it? Can't see. The eyes ain't that good. Skull? Oh, it's fond to skull. It'll bring you bad luck. Sheep's head. Got the jaw for sheep's head.
Nothing warm, eh?
Fantastic out that wind. Well, I have no idea what's been going on with these tides today and everything. I really have not. Make it talk. Hello there. It's got the jutting out bottom lip on it. Hello there. That's how it worked. Not much room for brain in there, is there? Look at it.
That's why they're thick as shit.
Look at this date. Bonehead. Look, I've been doing a bit of plastering at beach.
No, we need to make a warning. Yeah, balance that wood up and then we'll put the skull on top.
Put that thing on that piece of plastic pipe. I had that thin one. All you enter here. Look at that scenery. It's fabulous. It's like Live and Let Die on James Bond, isn't it? That voodoo fella will rise up out of grave. Live and let die. Let this serve as a warning for anyone thinking of coming on this beach. That's beach art. Christ, it's red hot here now, son. What an absolutely astounding bay this is. Never to be repeated, this trip. Views out to the Hebrides and the golden setting sun. There wasn't even a midge on that beach then. My God. They are big cliffs. My God. This will take some beating this trip with some weather we've had. It is absolutely staggering up there. How to Hebrides. Which one is which? I have no idea. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but them islands look so enchanted there. Look like they're just floating in the mist. I say it's a miniature Fingal's Cave.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at them islands again, they're just doing that strange. Don't T-bone me. Doing that strange effect, look how gloriously inviting they look, them islands over there. What have you got to say on the matter of Alan turning all this down? What have you got, what do you think?
Well, Alan, it would have been awesome to have you alongside us as a support boat.
With your water of life.
And with the cold refreshings. Yeah.
Dragged behind you, yeah. But we understand that you don't want to go and see all this. Why would you? Look at that.
We have to take it clear and we'll have to go down and watch it.
That's the Hebrides out there. This is Skye and that's the Hebrides. This is it. Look at that. The colours there are just absolutely lequel couleur.
Oh, on my face?
He's had a shave today. He had to buy some shaving foam. Meanwhile, I'm using mine for file down nuts and bolts and stuff. Like Desperate Dan. Look at that there, the northern edge of Lockpool Teal. How inviting does that look? 10.33 miles. It's another 10 miler. 10 mile plus. My God. This reminds me of like one of them summers in your teens that really sticks with you. Summer of 83 was a good one, I remember that one. 82 was biz, 84 was a good one. 85 was shite, but we had a good Indian summer. 86 weren't too bad, I can remember most of them. 87 weren't so good, 88 was fantastic. 89 was best than ever, it was like this. So that's Mark there. That's Skye on his left. And that's probably end of trip. End of all that, look at that. We're going to try and rush and get to Neist Point Lighthouse before the sun goes down. Get some good photos. 10.81 miles.
On that boat. Paddling that seat.
Look at that light there, it's absolutely fantastic. This is it, Lockpool teal. There's the northern end of the lock. There it is. Look at that. Have islands ever looked so inviting? Hey, what's in front of that van there? Am I seeing things or what? Another battery nearly done. It's hard to imagine conditions getting any better, to be honest. Jesus H Christ, that puts it in perspective where we paddled today. Right down there. Look at that. My God. That's one of the best views I've seen in my life, I'm telling you now. Look at them people at the top there. "22:38, that is the time. 22:11, and I'm here filming this at this time of the night. Can you believe it? Well, believe it. What a quite amazing sight.